Benin, officially known as the Republic of Benin, is a country located in West Africa. It is bordered by Togo to the west, Nigeria to the east, Burkina Faso to the northwest, and Niger to the northeast. Benin covers an area of 114,763 square kilometers and has an estimated population of over 12 million people. History. Benin has a rich history dating back to pre-colonial times. The region was ruled by various kingdoms, including the Kingdom of Dahomey, which was known for its powerful army and participation in the slave trade. The kingdom was eventually colonized by the French in the late 19th century, and it became an independent country in 1960. Culture. Benin has a diverse cultural heritage, with over 60 ethnic groups living within its borders. The Fon people are the largest ethnic group in the country and were the rulers of the Kingdom of Dahomey. The people of Benin are known for their art, music, and dance. The country is also home to many historical landmarks and museums, such as the Royal Palace of Abomey, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Economy. The economy of Benin is largely based on agriculture, with the majority of the population engaged in subsistence farming. Major crops include cassava, yams, maize, and cotton. The country also has significant mineral resources, including gold, limestone, and marble. Benin has made efforts to diversify its economy and attract foreign investment, with a focus on developing its tourism industry. Politics. Benin is a democratic republic, with a president as the head of state and a prime minister as the head of government. The country has a multi-party system, and elections are held every 5 years. In recent years, Benin has faced challenges related to corruption and political instability, with some opposition parties boycotting elections. Tourism. Benin has a rich cultural and natural heritage, making it an attractive destination for tourists. The country is home to several national parks, such as Penchari National Park and W National Park, which offer opportunities for wildlife viewing. The city of Ouidah is a popular destination for visitors interested in the country's history and culture, with attractions such as the Door of No Return, a memorial to the transatlantic slave trade. Geography. Benin is a relatively small country, located on the coast of West Africa. It has a varied landscape, including savannas, forests, and wetlands. The country's highest point is Mont Sokboro, which rises to 658 meters above sea level. The coast of Benin is a popular location for fishing, and the country has several ports, including the port of Cotonou, which is one of the largest ports in West Africa. Language. French is the official language of Benin, and it is widely spoken throughout the country. However, there are also several indigenous languages spoken in Benin, including Fon, Yoruba, and Bariba. English is also becoming increasingly popular, particularly in the tourism industry. Religion. Benin is a religiously diverse country, with the majority of the population practicing Christianity or Islam. However, many people also practice traditional African religions, which often involve the worship of ancestors and spirits. Education. Education is a priority in Benin, with the government working to increase access to education and improve the quality of schools. However, the country still faces challenges related to high levels of poverty and limited resources. Primary education is free and compulsory, but many children still do not attend school, particularly in rural areas. Cuisine. Benin has a rich culinary heritage, with a cuisine that is heavily influenced by its West African roots. Staples of the Beninese diet include yams, cassava, and plantains, which are often served with sauces and stews. Fish is also a popular dish, particularly along the coast. Other popular foods include grilled meat, beans, and rice. Sports. Football, soccer, is the most popular sport in Benin, and the country has produced several notable players, including Stéphane Sessegnon and Razako Motoyosi. The national football team has competed in several African Cup of Nations tournaments. Other popular sports in Benin include basketball, handball, and boxing. Art. Benin has a rich artistic heritage, with a long tradition of sculpture, weaving, and other crafts. The Kingdom of Dahomey was known for its intricate bronze sculptures, many of which were eluded by European colonial powers. Today, Benin's artists continue to create works that reflect the country's cultural heritage and contemporary influences. Music and dance. Music and dance are an important part of life in Benin, with a diverse range of styles and traditions. The country is known for its percussion-based music, which often features traditional instruments such as the agogo bell and the shekere. Benin's dances are often highly choreographed and feature colorful costumes. Fashion. Benin has a vibrant fashion industry, with many designers creating clothing that blends traditional and contemporary styles. The country is known for its brightly colored fabrics, which are often used to create clothing, accessories, and home decor items. The city of Cotonou is a hub for the fashion industry, with a number of fashion shows and events taking place throughout the year. Wildlife. Benin is home to a diverse range of wildlife, including elephants, lions, hippos, and crocodiles. The country's national parks offer opportunities for wildlife viewing, with guided tours and safari experiences available. The Penjari National Park, in particular, is known for its large populations of elephants and other wildlife. Transportation. Transportation in Benin can be challenging, particularly in rural areas. The country's roads are often poorly maintained, and public transportation options can be limited. However, the government has made efforts to improve transportation infrastructure, with plans to expand and modernize the country's road network. Health. Benin faces a number of health challenges, including high rates of malaria, HIV/AIDS, and malnutrition. The country has made progress in recent years, with increased access to healthcare and improvements in maternal and child health. However, more work is needed to address the country's health challenges and improve the overall well-being of its population. Economy. Benin's economy is primarily based on agriculture, with cotton, palm oil, and cassava among the country's top exports. The country also has a growing tourism industry, with attractions such as the Ouida slave route and the royal palaces of Abomi drawing visitors from around the world. Benin is working to diversify its economy and attract foreign investment, with initiatives focused on developing infrastructure, improving education and healthcare, and promoting entrepreneurship. Politics. Benin is a presidential representative democratic republic, with the president serving as the head of state and government. The country has a multi-party system, with elections held every 5 years. While Benin has made progress in recent years towards democratic governance, there have also been concerns about political instability and corruption. History. Benin has a long and complex history, with several powerful kingdoms and empires rising and falling over the centuries. The Kingdom of Dahomey, which was known for its powerful military and sophisticated art and culture, was a major power in West Africa during the 18th and 19th centuries. Benin became a French colony in the late 19th century and gained independence in 1960. Since then, the country has faced challenges related to political instability, poverty, and underdevelopment. Notable people. Benin has produced several notable figures in the fields of politics, art, and sport. Some of the most famous Beninese people include Matthew Karakou, a former president of Benin who served for over 30 years. Angelique Kidjo, a Grammy-winning singer and songwriter. Lionel Zinsou, a former Prime Minister of Benin. Zinsou's mother was a daughter of Sir Megan Apithi, a former president of Dahomey. Seshma, a popular fashion designer known for her use of African fabrics and prints. Wanagu Dello, a professional football player who plays for New England Revolution in Major League Soccer. Cuisine. Benin's cuisine is diverse and flavorful, with influences from West African, French, and Portuguese cooking. Some of the country's most popular dishes include pounded yam and vegetable soup, a hearty stew made with yam, spinach, and other vegetables. Akasa, a pancake-like dish made from corn or cassava flour. Grilled fish, which is often served with spicy tomato sauce. Poulet yassa, a dish of marinated chicken cooked with onions and mustard. Religion. Benin is a predominantly Christian country, with Catholicism and Protestantism being the most widely practiced denominations. However, traditional African religions also play an important role in the country's culture, with many people incorporating elements of both Christianity and traditional beliefs into their spiritual practices. Sports. Football, soccer, is the most popular sport in Benin, with the national team, the Squirrels, representing the country in international competitions. Other popular sports in Benin include basketball, boxing, and track and field. Languages. Benin has over 50 languages, with Fon, Yoruba, and French being among the most widely spoken. The The country's official language is French, which is used in government, education, and business. Education. Benin has made significant progress in improving access to education in recent years, with a focus on expanding access to primary and secondary education. However, the country still faces challenges related to low literacy rates and high dropout rates, particularly among girls and children living in poverty. Tourism. Benin is home to a number of attractions that draw visitors from around the world, including the Ouidah Slave Route, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that commemorates the history of the transatlantic slave trade. Other popular destinations include the royal palaces of Abomey, the Pendjari National Park, and the city of Cotonou, which is known for its vibrant markets and nightlife.